Assalamu alaikum, my respected teachers and dear class fellows. Today we are going to revise the portion till 20th June. So we'll start with mathematics. In mathematics we studied number system. It's of natural numbers which is denoted by capital N. Natural numbers, for example, it starts from 1 and goes infinitely. For example, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. 2. We studied about whole numbers, which is denoted by capital W. Whole number starts from 0 and goes infinitely. For example, 0, 1, 2, 3, and so on. Third, we studied about integers, which is denoted by capital Z. All numbers with positive and negative signs are called integers. For example, -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, and so on. Fourth, rational numbers, which is denoted by capital Q. Rational numbers means the numbers which can be written in the form of P upon Q, where P and Q both are integers and Q is not equal to 0. For example, 1 by 2, 2 by 3, and so on. And fifth, irrational numbers. Irrational numbers are those numbers which cannot be written in the form of P by Q, where both are integers and Q is not equal to 0. Example, square root of 5, square root of 2, square root of 7. We learned about real numbers, which is denoted by capital R. Real numbers are of two types, rational and irrational number. The rational numbers has a terminating decimal expansion. Example, 1.25. An irrational number has non-terminating recurring decimal expansion and non-terminating non-recurring decimal expansion. An example for recurring decimal expansion is 1 by 3, which is equal to 0.333, and so on. The recurring number that is 3 in this sum, will write a bar on it which denotes that this number is been repeated in this expansion. And another example is 1.132323 and 1. In this number we see that 23 is recurring, so we put bar on 23 because it is recurring. In an example for non-recurring is 1.10100 and so on. Here the number is not terminating and also not recurring. And another example is pi and square root of 2. Now let us do an exercise. Express 0.6 bar as P by Q. Now here we see 0.6 bar is equal to 0.6666 and so on. Now let x is equal to 0.666 and so on. We mark this equation as 1. Now we multiply by 10 on the both sides, and then we'll get 10x is equal to 6.6666 and so on. Now we'll mark this equation as 2. Now therefore we'll subtract equation 1 from equation 2 to get 9x is equal to 6.000. Here x is equal to 6 by 9, which is equal to 2 by 3. Therefore x is equal to 0.6 bar, which is equal to 2 by 3. If we divide 2 by 3, we get 0.6666 and so on. Now let us do a sum on 0.47 bar, which is equal to 0.4777 and so on. Let x be 0.4777, our equation 1. Now we multiply both the sides with 10 and get 10x is equal to 4.777, and let us keep this equation as equation 2. Now let us subtract equation 1 from equation 2, and we get the answer 9x is equal to 4.300. 9x is equal to 4.3. we x is equal to 443 by 90. Now let us do another sum of 0.001 bar, which is equal to 0.001001 and so on. Let x be 0.001001, our equation 1. Now we multiply both the side with 1000 and we get 1000 x is equal to 1.001001, and let us keep this equation as equation 2. Now let us subtract equation 1 from equation 2. Then we get 999 x is equal to 1.000. Now 999 x is equal to 1, x is equal to 1 by 99. Now let us plot square root of 2 on number line. We use Pythagoras theorem in right angle. Pythagoras theorem is x square is equal to y square plus z square. Now x square is equal to, if y square is base and z square is height, then y square plus z square is equal to x. So x square is equal to 1 square plus 1 square, which is equal to 1 plus 1, which is equal to 2. Now x square is equal to 2, x is equal to square root of 2. Jazakallah.